from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season, but this is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that pitched in the All-Star game earlier this year. I like the way this guy goes about his business. He attacks the strike zone, and one of the things he's not afraid to do, let the opposing team put the ball in play. A solid all-around pitcher.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Here comes the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now the pitch.
1-0. I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Maeda has racked up over 130 innings on the mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Two balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing for the White Sox in their half of the first. Time for the Twins to swing the bat. And you're watching MLB Network. Ronaldo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And now here is Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the designated hitter, Luis.
Now the pitch.
Arias.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
In there, and it's even at 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Stepping in next, Garrett Cooper. First delivery to him. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. There is La Stella. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Now it'll be Eloy Jimenez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's ball 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Bart finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Next, it'll be Keston Hiura. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the first offering. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up on to first, and there are 2 down. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Johann Moncada. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in will be David Dahl. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 home. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a swinging bunt. Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Jimenez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. The throw is wild and he gets away.
Batting center, the center fielder, Jake.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And in to hit next will be Jake Cave. From the belt, kicks and deals. Donaldson on second. Dahl is over at first with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with one away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Striding in is Luis Robert. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, just a 3-for-13 batting line. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Now into the box, Freddie Galvis. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Galvis.
Here's the first pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pitch is popped up. Grandal over to his right, 1 away.
The batter,
That's
2.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
Garrett
That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th.
Leading
And
off
that'll
for the
bring
White
in Tommy La Stella
The
to
second
bat
baseman.
next.
Tommy La Stella.
Now the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Jose Abreu is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Donaldson's there. There's Merrifield. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit hard down the line. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And now the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two and 1 to David Dahl. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. It's the White Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hiura brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Johann Moncada.
So here's Johann Moncada. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Johann Moncada.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Well, they let him loose on 3-0, but he can't time the splitter. 3-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So stepping in is Claude Wiles, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Wiles stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Kepler. He makes the running play. 2 down. The batter will be Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now into the box is Max Kepler. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2-1 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
In now, Joey Bart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Twins move out on top 2-1.
there's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Stepping in now,
4.
Freddie Galvis.
Shortstop.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to hit will be Luis Ariz. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate is Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-1 Minnesota. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. A dive and oh, he can't hang on. But the throw is offline and he's in there with 2 bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a base hit last time up. The 1-0 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Cave is there, 2 gone. Digging in next, Jose Abreu. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Stepping in once again is Whit Merrifield. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Merrifield.
And the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings. And you can see they lead the division by the narrowest of margins, just a half game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way.
Ball, action time.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Drill. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Kirby Yates will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Keston Hiura.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Inside ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Johann Moncada. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Claude Wiles. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to bat next is Luis Robert. From the belt, the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A man left for the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Garrett Cooper gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. And now in the box, Max Kepler. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Crochet has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to bat, Jake Cave.
Cave.
First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So now to the plate, Joey Bart, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So next to bat will be Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. La Stella calls for it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Still a 3-2 ball game. Cody Stashak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now is Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
The 2-1 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 1-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Cura.
In now, Keston Hiura. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Got a ball, 1 strike.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Taylor Rogers enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box, Johann Moncada, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins 2. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Luis Arias.
The designated hitter, Luis. And now the first pitch as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1.
Ball. Down.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's another 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
fouled off. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Arias stands at first with 1 out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Robert is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out. Liam Hendricks is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And now David Dahl. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. LaStella fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They trail 5-2. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Claude Wiles, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. One and one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Yasmani Grandal back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his second of the game, so he's got a chance at a third right here. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 2-1.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next up is Tim Anderson, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A man on third with 2 down. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Tommy La Stella would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Galvis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. So striding in to start the 9th is Max Kepler, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And stepping in, Jake Cave. In previous meetings with Liam Hendriks, he's done well, 6 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So now here is Joey Bart, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Final strike for the Twins. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with his pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Arias. In previous meetings with Liam Hendriks, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. Bart over at second. Galvis on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion. 2
men are on with 2 men out. high and deep down the left field line. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Ready with another 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
5-2 the final today. The White Sox with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Ronaldo Lopez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Liam Hendriks gets a 4-out save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.